In this video we're going to be comparing the Fuelcell TC versus the Fuelcell Prism. Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to Fordy Runs. Now if this is your first time at Fordy Runs, I want you to smash that pink button down there that says subscribe on it. Go to our Facebook page and join the Fordy Runs running community and check out the description. There's loads of cool things, including a link to both of these shoes. Right, so here we go. How do we compare the two? Why is one £180 and one is £110? Let's get stuck in. Right guys, so here they are, the Prism and the TC. In this video we're going to try and clear up the differences between the two after you guys requested me to do a quick vid on this and to explain the differences and why even. One is £180 and one is £110 here in the UK. I can understand the confusion to a degree. If you go on the New Balance website and you scroll down, you will see the TC, which is white, and it's got this like black New Balance sort of markings on the upper. And then you'll scroll down a little bit more and then you'll see another similar looking shoe, which is like £80 cheaper, but it's got like a red New Balance sign on it. But apart from that, it looks identical. Well, one is the Prism and one is the TC. I think the easiest way to sort of distinguish the two is to go through the features, and hopefully that clears it up straight away. Then we'll get on to how they feel and that sort of stuff. So let's start with the Prism to start with. Bad English. But the Prism is the one with the mild stability in it. This is the £110 shoe. Like I said, it comes in the different colourways. It's got a drop of 6mm. You've got a stack height. Now I measured the stack height at about 25 to 26 centimetres. It's got a little bit of a less stack height than the TC. That's only my measurements, guys, and I'm not very good with the tape measure, just as a heads up, but I tried to do my best with it. It's 8.6 ounces. You've got this single layer mesh upper on it. You've got the rippled rubber outsole. You've got the subtle media post on it for the stability, and we'll get onto that. And obviously you've got the high energy return Fuelcell midsole. Then we've got the TC. Now the TC is a carbon plated shoe, which explains why it's £180. And that's the main difference, I would say, between the two, apart from the fact of the stability, actually. This shoe weighs 9.9 ounces. It's got a 10mm drop. It's got a big stack height of 30mm at the heel. TC, by the way, stands for training and competition. And like I say, you've got this carbon plate that is running through the Fuelcell midsole. So they're the sort of main differences between the two. So we've got the carbon plated shoe and we've got the mild stability shoe. Now, coming on to the TC straight away. If you've not seen the video of my review of the TC, definitely check it out. Now, what I found with the TC is the fact that I was collapsing on the inside because there's quite a lot of flex on this Fuelcell midsole. It's quite a soft, yet it's a very responsive midsole, but it is very, very soft. And for me, I found that and look at the video, I was pronating basically. I was collapsing on the inside too much, and it was giving me a little bit of jip down the inside of my shins when I was doing like sort of longer miles in it. So I've kind of been restricted on how much I've done in the shoe, which is a bit annoying because it's a really, really good shoe. It's got a fantastic upper. Both the shoes have got fantastic upper. The Fuelcell midsole is awesome, combined with the carbon plate. It just gives you a great responsive ride, especially over that, if you can get up to it without hurting yourself, sort of that 10 miles to 16 miles, that sort of range. It just feels awesome in there. And you just don't feel tired on it, and it just keeps going, it just keeps giving. I've done most of my work with it on the roads when I have done those sort of longer miles, and it's just performed really, really good. But like I said, the day after, I have had some soreness on the inside of my shins. So I've kind of shelved it to a degree and just, you know, put it in once or twice, basically to liven things up. Now with the Prism, I've been spending a lot of time in it recently since I got it, because it just feels great as a daily trainer. When I've been doing those sort of more up-tempo sessions, those sort of longer runs where I've wanted to get a little bit of like goal pace in there, so, you know, like 10k at goal pace, 15k at goal pace, this is coming to its own. And I think that's the difference between this and, let's say, a Nike Pegasus shoe, which is another everyday shoe. But with the medial support on the inside, so this, like, let's say, it's probably the wrong word, but like stiffer part of the midsole here, where they've tried to create that support, so it sort of stops you sort of rolling in and give you that sort of, what's the best way? It steadies the ship. I've really found, for me, where I fatigue pronate, it's really, really helped. So to conclude, they're both absolutely amazing shoes, and I think they offer two very different things. I would say sizing wise, the TC, I've gone down to a 9, a UK 9, where in the Prism, I'm actually a UK 9.5. This I've found is more to my sort of liking at a 9.5, which is my regular sort of shoes, so it fits true to size. But with the TC, I actually dropped down to a 9 after having a 9.5 because I just found it was a little bit too much room, and I found it was more comfortable in the 9. So that's just one thing for me to give to you. The fact I would say I'd recommend that you try, you know, your size out. Go to your local running store and try them on. That's the only thing. But yeah, two amazing shoes. The Prism is awesome. If you do fatigue pronate, you know, or you do have a mild pronation, I think this is a great shoe. And I take my hat off to New Balance for creating such a great sort of mild stability shoe. I much prefer this over the Nike Infinity, for example. And they've really done well with the TC. It's a great shoe if it suits you. That's the thing. You've got to find out whether it suits you, because if you do collapse a little bit on the inside, that is quite soft and that may give you a few problems. But it is an awesome shoe, guys. So that's it for me. I hope that helps. I hope that clears up the differences between the two. I'll catch you guys later.